Well, we are pleased right now. It is an honor to be joined by the senior senator from the great state of South Carolina. Senator Lindsey Graham is with us to enjoy some golf today. Senator, welcome to the broadcast.
Well, thank you very much. This is incredibly awesome.
Well, I have to answer a question for the senator, too. He had a moment ago. 13, by the way, senators playing as the toughest hole today.
I predicted that. It's the hardest hole out here.
It has to be what the toughest hole. What do you think of the PGA Championship in the great state of South Carolina?
We're beyond excited, and if you haven't been here in person, you need to come, but we need the wind to blow. I want these guys to feel the pain that I've felt all these years.
How important was it for the PGA of America to bring the PGA Championship here to the Low Country?
I think it changed South Carolina sports. I mean, we've had the Heritage, which is a great tournament, but this is as good as it gets. It's one of the premier events in the entire world, and on TV it looks great. On radio it sounds great too, but at the end of the day, I was just beyond excited because it really showcases a part of my state that I think you can put up with any place in the world.
Well, Senator Lindsey Graham is with us, and we know you're well into golf, and you love playing the game, and you love this golf tournament. Obviously, it's a great week for the state of South Carolina. Senator, tell me how to play this golf course.
Bring a lot of balls. If the wind blows, you're not going to run it up on the greens. And that's, this is not your traditional links golf course. Just keeping the thing in play. The course really begins at 11, 12, 13. I mean, the front nine's very playable, but if the wind blows on the back nine, you're going to see some dramatic, the best players in the world having a hard time.
Well, the best players in the world are gathered here this week. 99 of the top 100, the strongest field they've ever had for a PGA Championship. Who are you tracking this week, Senator? Who are you looking after?
Well, I played with Ernie in the Heritage, and I gave him a tip, and the rest is history. I said, Ernie, if you could putt worth a damn, you'll win the British Open. I would like to see Tiger win because I just think it'd be good for golf, but I don't know. I mean, you got some, Carl, he won the Heritage, so he likes the Low Country.
Yes, he does.
66, really, that really surprised me. I'm very surprised somebody could shoot 66 here.
What about all these low scores? We had 8 under at one point.
Well, it's
today,
been raining like crazy, and the wind is so-so, and quite frankly, this is the softest I've seen this golf course in August ever. And, you can make the ball sit down, but if it gets hard and dries out, I think you're going to see people coming backward toward par. Well,
we know the Ryder Cup, 1991, now 21 years later, we're back. Senator, explain how this all came about in the PGA Championship and a major finally coming to the Ocean Course.
Well, I think the 91 experience put it on the map for golfers in general, and Roger Warren and Mr. Goodwin, the people who own the place, just basically said, what does it take to get it here? They put their money where their mouth was. They gave guarantees to the PGA. I think they gave a deal to the PGA that they could not refuse. And over the last 3 or 4 years, the PGA tournament, I think, has really grown. Last year was incredible. But the venue itself is rated the hardest course in America by Golf Digest. It can definitely live up that billing. But Mr. Goodwin and Roger Warren, they wanted it really bad, and if you know both of them, they usually get what they want.
The success of this event, how much do you think that's going to affect attracting other big events to the state?
It's just like in politics. You do one thing well, you're a city councilman, you can be mayor, and you just move on up the ladder. Just put us on the map, and if you think it is a venue worthy of the PGA and the reviews are good, on TV it is absolutely stunning. I think the sky's the limit for golf in South Carolina.
Senator Lindsey Graham is with us from the great state of South Carolina. Obviously, it's a busy time. It always is for you, Senator, back in my hometown of Washington, D.C. How much golf do you get to play these days?
Well, we should be playing more because when you watch Congress, we're at our best when we're out of session. I play as much as I can. I've got a duck hook going. I'm gonna have to go to Dr. Phil. I need a psychologist.
Mark Carnival may be able to help you out.
I don't
think
here. Mark's a great guy, but that may be a bridge too far. I don't know what the hell happened. I mean, I go from playing the best in my life, and this is the only thing that gets me away from my job. There's nothing better than beating your buddies and there's no better experience being out on a golf course. And when I get on the golf course, all my problems go away, and it's replaced by, why can't I hit this ball? It's standing still. Nobody's yelling at me. But I love to play. It is the best game in the world. The best time I ever had with my father was playing golf. And the PGA does a good job of trying to expand the access to the game. It's just not Kiawah. This is a premier venue, but we've got a lot of great public courses in South Carolina you can play for $20.
When you do play, where do you normally play?
You know, I play here 4 or 5 times a year. I'm a vagabond guy. I'll go where anybody will invite me. But, you know, the upstate is a completely different golf experience than the low country. But I live up in Seneca, and I got a PB Dye course, Pete Dye's son, PB.
Sure.
First course he ever designed was in Cross Creek in Seneca, South Carolina. And, you know, he didn't fall far from the tree in terms of getting up and down. I mean, you know, you can spend five days going from one side of the green to the other. But South Carolina's just got so many different venues when it comes to golf. But, you know, I've been lucky enough to play all over the world, quite frankly, even before I got into the Senate, because I do love the game. But my last round of golf, if it wasn't at the Masters, it would be at the Ocean Course.
Well, you talked about how much work went in and planning to get this event here. Now that you're here, I hope you're enjoying our view off 18 here as well behind it. What do you think? You look around, you see these grandstands, you see finally it's a reality. What's going through your mind?
I can't believe they pay y'all guys. I mean,
well, they don't pay us much.
Not much.
I mean, if you were here, you know, seeing what these guys are talking about, we're right behind 18. You're looking down 18 fairway. The Atlantic Ocean's on your right. You got all these, you know, beautiful tents. So this is about as good as it gets, guys. And thank you for, you know, coming here. I listen to you when I can't watch. You make golf exciting on the radio. If I could make politics exciting on the radio, I'd be doing better.
Well, I have to say, Senator, we are flattered by that. Thank you so much. It's nice we have a loyal listener and someone doing some good work for the country and enjoying a little golf this week. Senator Lindsey Graham from the great state of South Carolina. Senator, thank you for your time.
Thank you. Spend money while you're here.